Another awesome feature that comes with ES6 is a spread operator. And spread operator allows us an iterable to spread or expand individually inside a receiver. And I know it sounds like a doozy. So a bit simpler explanation would be we can split up our iterable into single items and copy them. And this is very, very crucial. Where we're copying the items, we're not referencing. And of course, when we work with examples, I'm going to show you why copying them is much better than just referencing them because we're not mutating the original item. And even though most cases we're going to work with arrays, I'm just going to quickly show you how can we do it with the string, since string is also an iterable. We're going to have a Udemy variable with some Udemy string. And let's imagine that we would want to create an array where each and every item in an array is going to be the letter from my string. And the way we can do that, we can just set up first a variable. So const letters, it is going to be an array like so. Then we have our dot, dot, dot syntax. And then we just need to reference whatever variable we would want. So in our case, since I would want to split up my Udemy, I'm just going to say Udemy. And then of course, if we're going to console log it, you're going to see that the letters right now is going to be the array, and each and every item in my array is going to be letter from my string. Now let's proceed to an arrays where I have the boys array, girls array, and the best friend. And my goal is following, where I would want to construct a new array, but I would want it to be flexible, where best friend maybe is going to be in the beginning of the array, at some point it's going to be in the middle between boys and girls, and sometimes it's going to be all the way at the end. And you can say, all right, so I'm going to create a const friends array, and then I'm just going to reference. I'm going to say boys, girls, and then best friend. So we're going to imagine that in the beginning, it's going to be all the way in the end. Now let's console log the friends and let's see where our initial thinking fails. Let's console log it. And here's the problem. I have the Arnold. Okay, it is at the end, but I also have array within the arrays. And that's not the behavior that I'm looking for. I just want one flat array. How we can do that? Well, we just add dot, dot, dot. So again, we split the iterable into single items and we just copy them. So dot, dot, dot boys, dot, dot, dot girls. And then of course it is one flat item. And what this allows us to do, now we can move our best friend however we would want. You want it at the end? Sure. Arnold is all the way at the end. Now, if I'm going to cut it out and paste it in between, so I'm going to add a comma, and then, of course, boys and the girls. Now I have Arnold in the beginning. And, of course, if you want to place it at the start of the array, of course, you can also do that. Now, let me show you why it is important that we copy the values, not referencing. So we're going to create a new array, and I'm going to call this new friends. So const new friends. And if we just reference it, then we would do it this way, where we say that new friends is equal to friends. However, the problem is that now both of them reference the same place in the memory. So if you're going to mutate something about the friends, you're also going to mutate the actual original friends array. Just to show you how that would work, we're going to go with const, or you know what? No, sorry, we're not going to go with const. We're just going to go with friends. And we're going to imagine that the first friend right now, so 0 index, is not going to be equal to whatever boys was. I guess it was John. It's going to be equal to Karina. And even though the behavior is going to be nice with new friends like we just expected, the problem is going to be with the original friends. So we're going to console log both of them, friends and new friends. And you're going to see that the both of them right now have 0 index as Karina. Why? Because again, we're referencing the same place in the memory. If we just do the assignment like so, again, we're just assigning the reference. And then if we mutate anything about the item, any of them, then of course, both of them are going to change. And that's not the behavior you're looking for. Instead, you would want to copy them. That way, you're always going to have a fresh copy of friends. So that way, if you change something about new friends, well, you're not going to mutate the original friends array. And I'm just going to comment this out. I'm going to say a reference, or maybe let me add a comment, reference. And then instead of referencing, we're going to copy the values. And the way that's going to work, we're going to say const new friends. and that is equal to an array. And then we say dot, dot, dot. And then, of course, we're looking for our original friends array. And then when we save it, notice the new friends does have the 0 index as Karina. However, the old friends still have John. So that way, again, you can make a fresh copy of the friends, and then you can do whatever you would want. But essentially, you're not going to be overriding anything within the original array.